and everybody's in hysteria. I'm going to play the video, and then let's talk about it. It's very important. And so they pull up. I'm not going to play the audio here. There's a lady in the vehicle here. One officer goes up, pulls the door. There's another one kind of in front of side of the vehicle. This is where the debate really starts to happen. Shoots. She crashes. People run over. And this is what everybody is going wild about. So let's talk about it. I'm just gonna stop sharing my screen here, and then we'll talk about it here. Okay, so there we have it. Right now, Trump put out a statement, basically kind of gaslighting America based on, a lot of the comments on social media and things like that. The issue here is that, the head of ICE gets up and starts saying about, these domestic threats and all these different things. And again, the story is already getting taken out of context, and they're trying to kind of spin that. And so when I'm surprised at some of these comments, because we were like, hey, this is great. She's in the event of trying to hurt the agent. He's in front of the car. There's another angle that shows that the ICE agent was, she literally turned her wheels to the right. And so he was like, he put himself almost in the front of the car and tried to get out of the way. Now the debate is, did she try to deliberately go in his direction, or was he already there and she was actually turning her wheels to the right? And this is something that, will always be up for debate. But here's the thing. I think Americans are just a little exhausted from the whole ICE thing. They're going into neighborhoods. They're taking and disrupting families. You have Tim Walz, from Minnesota, that's literally saying, look, we're going to do an independent investigation. You have the mayor of Minneapolis saying, in other words, get the heck out, which he said it in more, graphical words. But this is a big thing because this is also being seen by the world. This is impacting, the allies, everything what's going on. And I think, again, people's consensus is that, is Trump trying to distract everybody from what's really going on? And that's, the lies, the Epstein files, the tariffs, the lack of numbers that he promised on for the American economy and jobs and things like that. And again, you're going to get a lot of Trump people and MAGA people in the comments, and that's totally fine. But I want to hear from people that are like, hey, this is my America. This is where I live. This is my country. I'm proud of my country, but maybe my government's a little bit in question right now. And so this is kind of what we're trying to get to the bottom of, plain and simple, short and sweet. And this is the reality here. So I want to get on. This is a massive issue. This is a massive topic right now being talked about. My thoughts and prayers goes out to the lady's family. I believe she was 37 years old from out of state, and she wasn't even the target that the ICE was there for. So I think she kind of put herself in a situation, and that wasn't her situation, but I think she was trying to stick up for people. And this is where I think you're going to see more and more of this. So let me know in the comments what you think. Who's in the right, who's in the wrong. Humanity, please be respectful in the comments. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We appreciate you. And remember, curiosity should always be your mandate. Much love.
We're so glad you enjoyed this episode of the Ryan Holtz Show podcast. Please don't forget to smash that 5-star review, as Team Holtz will love you for it. Also, say hi to Ryan anywhere on social media using the handle @RyanHoltz1. That's RyanHoltz, 1. And if you or your business is looking to expand your brand, book a brand jam with Ryan using the link in the show notes.